Hey everyone, this is Mike here, and in today's video I'm going to talk about eBay limitations, especially if you are a new seller on eBay. Now, when I first started selling on eBay, it was like the Wild West. There was no limitations at all. It was just fair game. You can list 100,000 things or 10 things, right? And it didn't really matter, but as time moved on, eBay's really putting down the crunch there and that stranglehold on a lot of these new sellers. So, getting over understanding the difficulties with eBay selling limits and the frustrations you're going to have. So I'm going to talk about it really quick here, and it's pretty much this. If you're a new seller, they're going to allow you to sell, I believe it's 10 items or $1,000 a month, which is a joke, right? It's a complete joke, especially if you're looking to become a reseller in terms of, especially full-time, but part-time. It's going to be very difficult to make money on eBay starting off as a new seller because these limitations in place they're stacked up against you right away. So, but basically what you have to do is to actually go in and list these 10 items, right? List these 10 items, and then you have to wait. Sometimes you can wait a week or two and you can call them, but it's typically every 30 days. As long as your seller performance is spot on, meaning you are shipping your items out on time, you're getting good feedback, the whole 9 yards, right? If your eBay account is in good standing, you're going to get an increase every month, okay? Now, recently I got to experience this whole new seller limits and all this stuff like that because we had somebody in our wholesale program that actually came through and was completely brand new to eBay. So we had to go through these limitations last year, and I'm happy to announce that after a year, they're doing pretty well now. They can list up to 2,000 items. They're rocking and rolling. I think they can do, I want to say it's like $35,000 a month on eBay. So it was just hard work is really what it took to get to the point where you're making real money, right? So, but if you're new and you're sitting there saying, hey, I'm watching all these reseller videos and I want to go to the thrift stores and I want to do this and that, understand the limitations first. It's very important. Or, don't just go quit your job and say, oh, I'm just going to sell on eBay full time, because it's gonna take you time to take these steps to actually get to where you can actually make a really good living doing it. Now, don't get discouraged and say, the hell with this, I'm not doing it. What I would do is this. Honestly, if you're a new seller and you're out there and you're looking at the possibilities of reselling, definitely list your items every month on eBay. Try to, definitely max it out. Show eBay, hey, I can handle this, whether it's 10 items, 50 items, 100 items. But also focus some time on Amazon. See, on Amazon, there's no limitations at all, really. I mean, you can start sending in stuff and start making some money. But in terms of eBay, just gradually do what they want you to do, because that's really what it comes down to. You're kind of like the redheaded stepchild. They're just saying, hey, this is what you have to do. Shut your pie hole and go out there and freaking do it, right? And you have to show them that. And then if you show them, I mean, the whole gates will open up. Give it 6 months, a year. After that, you'll be selling $50,000, $60,000 worth of stuff, right? Sometimes your limits are so high you'll never even reach them, right? But I really wanted to make this video here today to really explain this process here of how eBay works, because there's a lot of new resellers that are coming to my channel here, and you see them all over on YouTube and Facebook groups, stuff like that. And it's very important to understand the basics of starting up a new eBay business, right? Because it's all these limitations can really screw you up if you don't know about them and you're like, hey, I'm quitting my job today and I'm just going to go out there and start hitting the thrift stores, right? Understand the limitations, deal with the limitations, and just, play by the rules. That's the most important thing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something, especially if you're a new seller out there. Don't put all your eggs in one basket to begin with, and not just to begin with, but period, right? But understand that, you can use eBay, but, you can go over to Amazon. You can use Etsy. You can use Craigslist. You can do a flea market. All these different other opportunities. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did like this, give me the thumbs up. If you want to follow me more, you can check me out on Facebook. It's Morning Cup of Joe. You can also visit on Facebook. It's Resellers Roundtable. It's a free Facebook group. Also check out my website for more behind-the-scenes stuff, training, coaching, all that good stuff. It's pick4profit.com. Until next time, I am out of here. Peace.